Hello, my name is Hope, and what we're talking about today is baby kittens. They were born last Saturday, and about their eyes are still cold. Closed, and it takes a few weeks for them to open. I think next week they're gonna be open, or this Saturday. I don't know. And their ears. So about their ears, it looks like their ears are open like babies, but they actually aren't. They're different types of babies. So it looks like their ears are out, but they haven't grown for them to be hearing. So since their ears, they can't hear because their ears are all squished together and they can't hear anything, any loud noises. And whenever they grow up, probably whenever they open their eyes, their ears will grow and then they can hear stuff. And this is stuff about the cats that can be really dangerous if you hold them. This is how you hold them. So you have to keep your hand out, and if you do this and squish them really hard, they can die. If you accidentally hurt them and they fall on the floor or on purpose, they can die. And this happened before, and the kittens almost died at our house because something happened. The mommy cat who had the kittens, which probably do not know. Her name is Caramel, and so she had the baby kittens. And 1 week later, we saw that she was trying to put the cats in this bin. We thought she was trying to kill one of them. But then she put all them in the box a few weeks later on the weekend. And Mommy said, "Hi, you good girl," because she wasn't trying to kill her babies. Because she was actually trying to make them in a safer spot, I think. She didn't feel comfortable where they were. And yeah. And what was that?
Que se cayeron.
So they fell. And yeah. But then they were actually just trying to put them in a safer spot. So, what happens to kittens, if somebody comes in your lawn and the cats were in the swim pool. It was green. And
Sin agua.
no agua, that means water. So then what you do if somebody mows the lawn inside where the cats are, you really have to cover them with a blanket, on top. I don't know why, probably just for safety, because you really need to take care of kittens. And yeah. What happens whenever the babies are born, they will actually burn in our shower, which is funny thinking about it. And what the mommy cat does, humans does this too. It sounds yucky, but I think it might taste a little yummy, but not disgusting though. The part that connects the baby to you, the mommy cats eat that. And whenever the cats pee and poop, the mommy cat cleans their butt as licking it. I don't know why. Probably because they're not potty trained. And they don't have toilet paper. And that's just how cats do stuff. And cats are really, really, really have to be safe in a safe space. And if they're not safe, then they can die, they can fall. I already told you that, but just a reminder. So you have to be careful with the cats. And if you have a cat, just make sure they're careful, make sure they're safe, make sure they're comfortable, make sure they're in a safe area. Make sure you put a blanket over them whenever somebody's in the place that they're in, because they might get scared even though they can't hear it or do anything. They can still, even if they can't hear, and see, even if you put them in their lap, they can feel, so they know that they're on somebody's lap. And
¿Y qué comen los gatitos?
what they eat is only their milk. They only drink, then they sleep, then they drink, then they sleep. So only they drink and they sleep all day. They don't eat until they get older.
¿Pero de dónde viene la leche?
The leche means milk, if you don't know. It comes from the mommy. And we saw that her nipples were really sore. So I feel like it really hurts, like they're biting and nibbling on her. And we saw them come up on their tummy. I think they like really fat things to sleep on, like a pillow, like humans.
¿Y qué hace la mami cuando están tomando leche?
What they do, they purr. It kind of sounds like a little squeak. If it's okay, Mommy, we can show them.
Okay. ¿Y qué hace con las manitos?
What they do with their things, they do the same thing that Caramel does. They do this, like grab on her foot to get the milk, like grab. And they're like little snails. Just walking around, kind of, but they're a little faster than them. Snails will do slow. So we got the cats, and I'll walk you through their names, and then I'll show you them. So let me first pick up. This one is named Charcoal. This little baby. See, they're still closing their eyes, and to pet them carefully, you have to do it with one finger like this. Whenever they get older,
Que no
you
se
don't
caiga.
have to do that.
Que no se caiga.
And if they fall, you please put them back down. That's my sister, by the way. Thank you.
Te tienes que sentar más atrás porque se te van a caer. Ajá.
So this, my sister picked this name, and she is named Oatmeal.
Con cuidado, con cuidado.
And that's the mommy cat. And this, I called this one, and this one is named Ginger. There's 3 orange ones. They're like twins. As you see, there's 2 more.
Ginger.
Oh. Well, that one's Pumpkin, and yeah. We forgot what we need to name one more. I think this one needs to leave Pumpkin. So, see, she's picking her up, And you have to hold their paw, if you want. You can hold their paw like up so they don't have to move and like scratch you and stuff. That's the mommy cat. Are you worried? Do you want to go in there? Okay. And this one is Cinnabon. Can you get this one from me? Yeah. 2 hands, remember? Yeah. 2 strong hands. There you go. Okay. This is Cinnabon. Harmony named this one. It's so cute. Their tummies get really big in a lot.
Pon la mano que se te va a caer, por favor.
In a few weeks, they will be, their tummies do get really big. See, its tummy is big. I think it wants to go. Okay. And I think we have one more orange one, this one, right? That's the one that we don't know whose name is.
¿Y se mueven rápido o se mueven despacio?
They get their own space. They like snuggling up all together. See? Do you want her? Put her back. Put her back. You put her back. Stop crying on me. Stop crying. There you go, baby. Look, camera. Right here. So they like snuggling all together like a group like that. And I think it's milk time. Yeah. So that's how you have to be with cats.
¿Y cómo se siente la mami? ¿Cómo se siente ahorita cuando están llorando?
They feel like they're trying to hurt their babies. So we need to calm her down. And then it's milk time. So they all have to come to their milk at the time that they need. And how do they know where the milk is? They know how the milk is because they can feel it. And they can smell it. And smell it. So, see, they walk kind of like a thing, and they go over the cats a lot. And that's how they have their milk. I told you they claw and they just do that and like to get there, you know. Kneading. We need to calm them down. We just like calming down the mommy cat more so she's not so afraid. You have to be scratching her a lot. We give her a lot of attention. A fat little Perry that's a little cute, but you know, a little messy. And we shaved him shaved her like a goat. So we still give her attention, but we give the mommy and the babies more attention because you have to, or then you never know what they're doing. If they fell, if they died, you never know. So you need to know, you need to take care of them, and if you have a cat, please do all this. It's a lot of stuff to take care of. Taking care of cats are a really big deal. I think the biggest deal about it is because they can get hurt and they can die. Is the thing. So that's why I love the cats, but I don't like keeping them for this long because they can die. I don't want to kill them or something. I don't want them to die because of me, you. So that's why you have to take care of them. And if they don't have enough milk to chug on, this is what you have to do if you see concerns with the mommy cat and the mommy cat hasn't been feeding the stuff for the baby cats. You have to get these little tiny bottles. I saw this before. So this person had a baby cat. It looked just like charcoal, but it was a little bigger. They hold it, you have to wrap around a blanket on them if you want so they don't move as much. Then you have to feed them with a bottle. It's called a cat bottle. It has cat milk. It has special milk. And you can get it at a pet store, anything. And actually do recommend don't bring the cats anywhere until they are much older, because then they won't know where they are. Then they might just walk around free and they can die. People can step on them. You never know. So you can never bring them anywhere with you until they get older. And I actually do recommend, if you see problems with the cats, you actually can move them and see if they like spots. And if they don't like your spots, all of the spots, you just have to put them where they were born, because that's the only space that I think they would feel comfortable. And that's what I recommend, because that's the place that they felt comfortable having the babies. And with the babies, I think they would feel comfortable there. But they do actually walk around a little crazy, like Willy Wonka crazy. See, shakes its tail, like, I don't know. The tails, they actually kind of look like little rats whenever they were much more smaller, and they only look cute whenever they dry. This is the youngest one, because that one was born last. That one was the most concerned that we had, because that one was black. We were really concerned, but then we saw it in its little cocoon thing in its bag. See, it keeps crawling to get all the milk. They're like fighting, you know, and the mommy cat does do concerns. So if you have any concerns with the mommy not doing the milk, please feed them yourself. That's what I recommend, instead of just waiting there, not with their milk. They can die, like people can die without drinking water in 3 days. So yeah, it's really hard to take care of the cats. It's a lot to say. My voice hurts because it's a lot to say about them. It's really hard work. And just be really careful with them and have a good day. Bye.